welcome. So today we're gonna try to do this again because we messed it up the other day. The time to Glasgow scenario. So just bear with me here for a second as we get everything going. Hopefully it all goes well. Alright, we just got to do one more thing. Alright, so we tried to do this one the other day, and then we messed up, and I knew it was going to happen because I knew I was going too fast around the yellow signals. So hopefully today we can do this a little bit better here. Let's open the door. I'm going to go full safety systems for this one. So if you're not familiar with this train, our safeties are in this section. When we put on our AWS, you should hear a buzz. Beautiful. Start up. Okay. Let's close this door. Let's close this door. And let's close this door. Sit down. We're going to have to move into a siding first. And we can turn the screen on here. Alright, let's set our levers here. Okay, let's get going. Speeding. We have our little login here, which I wish that they just did something that made a little bit more sense here as far as operating. This thing is not that the greatest kind of symbol to use here. Don't forget we have our cab light, which we can turn on. I'll just go without it for now. We have our down light, which is on the other side here. Emergency brake. Headlights will, yeah, they're kind of in the dim section, so they'll probably go wherever the key is set to at the moment. But we're going to try to make our way through all of these things. We're slowing down a little bit, so let's add some power here. I think this one's like an hour and change, so we're going to try to stay as close to on time as we can. We didn't play around with these yet, so. Oh, got manual door override. Device not available. I haven't looked for a manual yet, just because they haven't really been coming, but I think this one was made by one of the groups that tends to have it. Yeah, it's a cheesy title. How you doing, Cyan? Good to see you. I figured you'd be in bed already. How's your week been? Happy Friday to you. Yeah, that's the name of this scenario, Time to Glasgow. I did a little bit of it the other night when I first played through it, and I ended up going through a red light because they're slowing you down as you're bringing the train into service, but there's a lot of other trains in the way. And I knew that I was going faster than I should have, and it kind of caught up. Oh, you're working now? Okay. You're a busy man. How's the family been? How are the kids? How's the wife? Yeah, this is new DLC. It came out last week officially, but it only ended up on PlayStation this week, as they had a little bit of an issue. So it came out for Xbox and PC last week. Ended up on PlayStation this week. Let's see. Do I want to walk through? I could walk down to the other end. Oh, cool. What's she doing in New York City? Dun, 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 dun. And what did she think of it? Did she like it? Was she scared? I always wonder what people's opinions are when they come here. Does she not understand how people could live here? Okay, let's sit in the seat, put the key in, set this to forward, clear, get my computer set up. Let's set our junctions again. Okay. Alright, what do I need to do? Get rid of this. Let's move. And this one is actually set to tail. So I set that to dimmed. I forget this train moves very fast, but doesn't brake as well as it moves. Slow that down. Oh, okay, cool. I have a friend who works at Juilliard, but she's a flute professor. Well, that's cool. Everything's expensive here, but yeah, New York City can be expensive. I mean, I live here, so I don't know. For me, the expense is normal because I've always been here. So I don't know if like if I live somewhere else, I'd be like, oh, this is really cheap. But like, I've always been here, so for me, the price is like relative. But that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, one of my friends is actually a professor at Juilliard, but she's a music professor. I'm like, I don't know if I need that much light, so I might just leave it off. It would be nice, but... Alright, so we're doing this one again. We blew through some signals towards the end last time, and that ruined everything. What happens is they're slowing us down, but I tried to stop the train in time, and this train doesn't stop as quickly as you think it does when you're going fast. So, we're trying to make sure that doesn't happen today. But I do like this line so far, Cyan. Played about maybe close to an hour of it the other day. Very well modeled. The train behaves very well, except for brakes, which that takes a little bit of time to get used to, no matter what train you're using, right? Have a little cup holder here. Oh, I wish I could put these armrests down. Alright, so we have some guys working here. We're going to stop in the fueling shed for a few seconds, and then they're going to let us continue. We're going to have all the safety systems on, but while we're in the yard, we really don't get any safety warnings here. But I will say, I mean, getting an interview with Juilliard is no small feat. So that is good. It's in the good direction. But I hear occasionally that Juilliard does have its own little eccentricities. It can open a lot of doors, but there's also a bunch of wacky people there. So yeah, we haven't really seen a primer as to what we can do with all of this stuff. Oh, there's a crew pad. What else do we have? Alright, that one didn't do anything. Gonna click back on home. Alright, it looks like a brightness section. The door status. Okay. Let me close that too. Or maybe that's is that the volume for this thing? I don't know. Okay, let's continue. Is she looking at school in London as well, Cyan? I mean, we have a song about New York that essentially says if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So, but there's a lot going on here, both good and bad. Okay, I will also say that this map and things that are actually done here, they actually look very good. Like everything looks really good. I mean, obviously, like most things, not everything's modeled, but it does actually look good. Oh, okay. She's gonna check out another school here in New York. Are they live? They're coming all the way from where you are? It's a long trip. I'm surprised they weren't able to see both places at the same time. Alright, we got a stop coming up ahead as we wait for a train to pass. So just coasting through here. They're gonna give us an increase of 15 in a second, but it's not worth going much faster than that. Oh, okay, so they're in another state. Okay. Okay, good. Because it doesn't really make sense to go that far away. New Jersey's cheaper, so they could wait if they wanted to stay in Jersey or somewhere that's closer. The costs are a little bit lower in Jersey. Yeah, unfortunately it's a little cold right now, so I'm sure they're not enjoying that. Although it was warm, but this weekend it's gonna be really cold. It is, I mean, it is winter in New York. Well, I hope it all works out. And if she decides to go to that particular school, to Juilliard, let me know. I'll let my friend know to keep an eye on her for you. Because my friend, she's a professor there, and she's like a, I don't know if she's a dean of students or she's head of like a cultural engagement program or something as well. So, you know, especially for foreign students, she may interact with her, and I can make sure that, you know, she's making sure she's okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and there's a ton of schools here in the city, so. once we can see this signal, I'll start stopping a little early. Okay, yeah, no worries. Yeah, you know how to get in touch with me. Alright, throttle, they want it to be map max. We are there. Turn off our DDS. Take out our control. I did not turn the light on. Okay, good. Now they want us to go to the other end again. Alright, so we have safety systems on in both ends, which is good. Make our way all the way to the other side. Okay. Now we're heading the Catter line, and surprisingly they didn't tell us to actually do all these things. They're like, well, you should know by now how to do that. Alright, so this gives us a nice little input here as to our speed and how much effort the train is using. Good there. Let's let our controller know that we are moving. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave the lights out. Okay, external view. Okay, give me a second. So here's external view. This is the express train. Actually, I will be in Scotland in a few weeks. So we will... I don't know. I don't know if I'll take the train or the bus between Edinburgh and Glasgow, but this is what we're looking at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cars on this one. We have a high horn and a low horn. Yeah. It is the ScotRail Express. Our ticket to zero carbon travel. Alright, I'm gonna add just another bump here in our control. It is one of those combined brake and throttles. So you can see here. It's an e-brake, so you have to be a little bit ahead of it, as it doesn't, you know, work as quickly as the old style brakes. We're gonna get cleared up to 85, and I think eventually we'll get up to at least 100 on the line. We do have a max speed of 100 recommended there as well. This kind of cabin design is something that we've seen before. Unfortunately, these panels don't turn on, but this one does. We have a few tunnels here and there. Again, what's modeled here, your cab lights. You also have your down lighter, which is for the other side. This one doesn't work. The reading light doesn't work, which I was hoping that it would. You have your signal. You have your door controls for the left side, and over here the door controls for the right side. We are going to have to go down to 40 in a little bit. So I'm just going to start braking. And you see we have a yellow ahead here. We have a lot of yellows on this because they have some trains that are going to be passing us as we go through. So it's going to start to slow down, get us below 40. And I'm doing it a little early, but I'd rather be early than late on a scenario like this. I'm going to turn the light out. Alright, we have our brakes off. We are still looking at yellows ahead, so we're going to get a sunflower here. As you can see. Did you do any flight sim this week, Cyan? I think I caught you on either Monday or Tuesday. I was watching your stream while I was at this. I've been having to provide technical support to a conference. Mind you, my job is not technical support, but this is what they asked me to do sometimes. So I was providing technical support at a conference. So while I'm there and they're doing the sessions, if you're streaming, I've been catching a few minutes of your stream. Alright, we'll be stopping again. So I'm just going to start to process that so that we can stop early. We're not stopping at this particular thing, but we'll be stopping a little bit past it. Trying to get close to the signal. Where is it? Oh, I see it now. So they have some express trains that are passing us, so we have to wait for them to pass. So they occasionally on this run, what I've noticed is they'll move you off to one of the sidelines and they'll let the other train go by. And then you'll continue along. So we don't have any passengers on this train at the moment. Okay, we're clear now. Alright, so yeah, we're looking at kind of the fall, so it's November on this particular scenario. As you can see, we have nice foliage, some changes there. Very nice. We're at 30 here. Okay, we will be cleared to 100 for a little bit. Right now, as you can see here, they're moving us back onto the main line. Let's attempt to get up to speed here so we don't clog up anything. Alright, so we're going to go up Gart Shoreline. Pass through here. Alright, still greens. Another train heading in the opposite direction. I do like the fact that when you have the light set, there's this remote option, so it sets the rear, no matter what you have it set to prior, which is nice. I think it's a smart design. Okay, we're gonna start braking because we do have a 15 coming up after this. It's 2 miles away, but I find that this train is a little slow on the slowing down at times. As you can see here, it's like throttling its brake instead of just giving me consistent brake pressure. That means we got a slowdown coming up. Now, I'm probably gonna stay close to 100 a little bit longer, but I got burned on these scenarios already, so I want to give myself a little bit more time here. Alright, so I'm going to come down here, and you see they have us stopping again, so they're probably going to make us wait for another train to go by. Here's the 15 marker right there, and that means we're going probably to the left again, as they're probably going to let another train go by. Alright, and again with a new month, I think we're, what are we, 5? I think we're 5 followers away from our goal. Yeah, we are. We just started a new month. Alright, yep, we're waiting for that train to go by. I wonder if that's a, it looks like it might be a refinery on the side there. Either that or some like grain silos. Or it actually could be a distillery. We are in Scotland. Let's take a look outside. Yeah, this actually is probably a whiskey distillery. It's actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, whiskey distilleries, oil refineries, and most petroleum things look very similar because you're heating stuff up to essentially purify it, and then you're letting it cool, and then you're collecting whatever comes out left. But yeah. Okay, we're clear. He says proceed. This one's a long shot here, but we have to be mindful. I think this is where I kind of messed up last time because we started going through too fast. So I'm gonna keep my speed relatively stable so that we don't get caught going too fast through the thing. Alright, we're already getting a red ahead. Alright, so we'll be entering the main line here. This track change is going to be 15 miles an hour, which is why we're slowing down here. This one, oh, they changed it. The other, when I did this scenario, not the scenario, the training, this was in kilometers per hour. And then now it's back in miles per hour. Interesting. Okay, we're cleared out again. So I know I'm cleared to 100, but you know what, since we have these yellows, I'm just going to kind of keep it around 70, because if we have a red after, I'm not gonna have enough time to stop. Alright, so we're still moving through here very well. Again, I'm just keeping my speed down on purpose, because last time I tried this, I ended up not being able to stop in time when a red signal was ahead. I don't think there's... I mean, I hit the emergency brake, but I don't think there's like an extra brake on this thing. Countryside. I don't know what that's supposed to be in the back there. Maybe a mountain. It's a little wonky. Yeah, I feel that's supposed to be one of the mountains. Okay, so we're green again. So again, like 100 is the speed, but the other day I ended up not being able to stop in time, so I'm just trying to be a little aware of what's happening ahead of us. it may have lost connection for a second with the power. Because I could have sworn this VCB light just came on. Just slowing down a little bit because I don't know what's coming up over here. Okay, looks like we're still okay. I just want to slow down because I don't remember when that thing was that I messed up last time. As we start seeing a lot of yellows, I just like to give myself a little bit of a heads up here. Alright, good thing I did, because now we can stop. Because last time I was like going too fast. So I guess, yeah, when I see like a series of yellows, I'll just, from now on, start slowing down a little earlier. Oh, there it is. It actually it didn't throttle itself down. I guess I was going slow enough that it didn't need to release the brakes. It was doing like an ABS kind of thing where it's like pumping the brake system. Strange. Alright, so we're almost there. Okay, so you cleared me again. So I'm gonna go up to about 40. Tunnel here. again, I slowed things down because last time I did this, I ended up with a situation where we ended up going too fast. So. And then we couldn't stop in time, so. Alright, so it looks like because we're going a little bit slower, it's actually not stopping us like it did last time, at least at the moment, which is good. Alright, so we'll be stopping here once we pass this location. So I'm just going to start slowing down now. I guess another train will be passing us because we're pulling off of the main line again. Welcome to the stream if you've just popped in here. Alright, we're going to start to slow down a little bit more here. I'm feeling we're going to have another train pass us, so let's get a little bit ahead of that. I just want to make sure we stop before we get to the red signal. I think this is the one that I was going too fast to stop at last time. I'm going to set the DRA so that we don't accidentally accelerate. Here goes the train. Alright, so we're not going to go. Even though it gave us the clearance there, the light's still red. So setting the DRA reminds us that we need to remove that before we set power, so we don't accidentally do this by accident here. Alright, so we'll wait a few minutes here. Again, we're still being told that we cannot go through. Alright, so we're being held here. Sometimes I like to look at the map here to see what's going on. Okay, we still have that train ahead that's not that far down the line. And let's see if we have another train behind us, possibly. Alright, we have a yellow aspect. We still have 21 miles to go. Can we set this now? Yeah, we can. Supposedly this DRA is supposed to be set when the... Oh, no, not while we're pat. Only when we're stopped. Okay, let's see what we get. So if you're not familiar with the DRA, DRA is the driver's reminder appliance. And essentially what it is set for is if you're stopped at a red signal, it actually just is a reminder for the driver to check to make sure the signal is clear before proceeding. Hoping that we are clear from here on out. Okay, we should be clear to 100 now. Try to get there. There's a lot of signal issues and a lot of speed changes, so I'm trying to stay as aware as possible on this one. So I don't want to get caught out there. Oh no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Please stop, 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 stop. Oh, I went emergency on this one. Okay, I think we're going to be able to stop it in time. So actually, if you ever play Train Simulator actually penalizes you for using the emergency brake. Okay, now we're yellow again. Interestingly enough, if I was driving this train and I didn't have the advance notification on, I guess I just have to slow down, right? And just drive at caution, because there's really no way for me to know what my next signal is until I'm almost on it. So, like I said, I'm just going to keep it at around 50. With this train, that should give me enough time to stop it. Makes our arrival a little longer, but we don't have any passengers. We're just bringing this into service, so. Here's our next yellow signal. Very good. Okay, now I can see these better. So there's a question mark. And then another button up the screen. Okay. Another yellow. As I said, I'm trying not to go full speed here, because we keep getting warnings and I don't want to end up having a situation where I can't stop again. Alright, so 10 miles to go. Again, I'm trying not to like get too fast, because if there's a signal ahead that we have to stop at, I just want to make sure that I can stop. Because the braking on this particular train is a little different. To go. I hope whoever's waiting for this train is patient, because we got a lot of stuff ahead of us. Okay, so far it looks like we're getting more greens, which is a good sign. I'm surprised how long this line is though. This is like a school. Again, the speed limit here is about 100, so try to push it a little bit. If we see a yellow after, we'll slow down. Okay, we're green. Alright, we're almost done with this scenario. Oh, there's a sander on here too. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're looking at 198 right now. So we're just trying to again keep ourselves a good speed. Looks like we waited enough now so that the line cleared a little bit ahead of us. If I see a yellow upcoming, I'll probably start braking. I'm just gonna coast for a little bit. Okay, let's see what else we got going on out here. So moving into more of an industrial area. So we have maybe some factories and some office spaces here. Don't freeze on me, okay. The game acted like it was gonna act up right now. Alright, so we're going downhill, so our speed really shouldn't be decreasing, but we're losing some momentum. Alright, so we have 3.5, 3.4 miles to go. I sped it up a little bit because the signal started to clear up a little bit more. Ooh, we're gonna come down to 40. So I'm gonna go max brake now. Just to slow ourselves down so that we're in time to come down to 40. Okay, it looks like we're coming down quickly. You see how it does that kind of hiccup? It kind of releases the brake, it looks like here. I wonder if that's true to life or not. Coming in, we're gonna stop at the signal coming up here. So you can see here, it looks like we're coming into Edinburgh. Okay, we're gonna have to stop at a signal coming up here. But our speed limit's gonna come down to 20. Alright, we are almost done here. See what happens if we turn this other light on. Can we see this better? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Alright, if you're just tuning in, we're wrapping up. We have to stop at a signal here coming up once we get through the tunnel. And then we will be pulling into Edinburgh Station. Alright, with this one I have to make sure that I stop early because I can't really see much right now. Hey Vita, thanks for the resubscribe. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Are you streaming today? You gonna stream later? We're just wrapping up now. I appreciate it. No, you don't think so? Did you have to work today? Okay, nice. Lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky turtle ducky. Okay, we gotta stop here at this signal. Let's try to navigate our stop early so that we don't get caught going through this signal. Hopefully they're not super difficult about where we stop. Come on. Can we gain access, signaler? Okay, says yes. And let's finish up. So now we're coming into Edinburgh Waverley. Just gonna go outside quickly. Up here is the castle. That's Edinburgh Castle. As you can see here, there's a little gate that leads down from the castle. The castle's way up there on top of that rock. Again, we will be in Edinburgh in March, and hopefully I'll be able to take some pictures and put them on Discord, and hopefully I'll ride this express train. I'll see. Yeah, I'll either take the train or the bus between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Uh-oh, okay. Oh no. It's never a good thing. So it says, I'll tell you later about something. Alright, so pull into Edinburgh Waverley platform 1-8. Above here, I've actually taken a taxi on the road above the station here. I took the bus from the airport to downtown Edinburgh, and then from there I ended up taking a taxi. Alright, let's see, did they get the hotel? Yes, and that is Robert Scott Memorial. And then they have the Balmoral Hotel, which is right there. Supposedly J.K. Rowling wrote the final Harry Potter book in that hotel, if my memory serves me correct. Alright, so yeah, we will hopefully be here in a few months, and we will actually go into the station here. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, we made it. You're very welcome. We completed this run. This is Edinburgh Waverley. Alright, it's gonna send us to our home screen. I know Elden Ring is torture. I remember I tried to warn you. I don't know. I was like, that game is difficult. I watched a lot of people play it, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. Alright, we got the gold. Oh, we did it on time. It was actually an hour and 20 minutes. We did it actually in an hour and 20 minutes. That was excellent. Alright, beautiful. And that was a nice Edinburgh or Scottish morning there with the sun coming up as we did that run. I'm very happy there. You never watched anybody play it, Vite? Vite, I was trying to give you a heads up about that game. It is not easy. Yeah, it's actually torture, legitimately, like you said. Alright, Vite, well, reach out to me. Let me know how work was going. Everybody else, thank you all for catching up and checking in. Vite, before I go, let me just give you a shout out. Alright, Cyan stopped by earlier. I gave you a shout out earlier, Cyan. Thank you for stopping by. We'll chat on Discord. Yes, of course. Let's see who is streaming. I think Foxy. Yeah, let's go hang out with Foxy today. Hang out with Foxy. Foxy's either probably watching a movie or showing some other stuff. And we will catch everyone over the weekend. Alright, stay safe, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Catch us on YouTube.